What is up, guys? It is your boy Keep It Real, and today we're going to be looking at some Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay. Now, it's not the cinematic trailer, it has cinematics, but this is the real gameplay, and it was just showcased at the Summer Games Fest, and I am beyond excited. If you were like me, you were watching the PlayStation Showcase, and you were just a little disappointed because all they showed was a cinematic. Now, I have nothing against showing us a little bit of the story, however, I can't really get hyped about a game until I have finite details. I want to know what the game is like. So something that was worrying me was after I watched the trailer, I did a little deep dive and I learned that the game had a little bit of a tag team feature, meaning that you can call upon other characters in the series to help you fight someone else. Now that can either be a great thing or it can be a terrible thing because it could mean that some characters are just completely absent from the series, and I hope that Ed Boon covers this information when we go to watch that. Now, let's get this party started. 3, 2, 1, let's get it.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Fight!
Oh my goodness, Kung Lao just put in that work. Let me start this off by saying this looks great. If you look at this background, it just goes further and further, and there's so much detail. Like, if you look at the tables and the chairs and the hardwood floor, you could just see every little detail. It's crazy. I'm loving the gameplay so far. I want to say that this does look a little faster paced than Mortal Kombat 11, which was my biggest complaint. I just didn't like the speed of the game. I did enjoy the game and the story mode was fantastic. However, I did not enjoy how when you would hop online, sometimes it would feel like the matches would literally take till the last second, especially if you guys were two very good players and you guys knew what your combo strings were going to be, or you guys were predicting what the person was going to do. Those games could last forever.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Yo, that is Kenshi, baby. Look at his new look. He looks like a crazy rich Asian. Dude, them boys just did a double X-ray tag team double cross up on Johnny Cage. Oh, look, they don't even have to tell me who that is. I know that's Johnny Cage. Come on, guys.
Enough! Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Hold up, did you guys see that classic Jax, man? Oh, man. I can already tell I'm going to love these characters' new outfits, well, old outfits coming back, because them classic looks, so much nostalgia, man.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
my boy blew his back out. Pause. Oh gosh, I paused it right at the right spot.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Dude, again, look at this background. This is beautiful, man. Holy smokes. Like, I paused the frame, and I know it's in motion, but dude, you can just see so much. And I really appreciate that NetherRealm took that attention to detail seriously, because it's just something I geek out about, man. I love it when the background is living. Dude, that was sick, man. I can't even begin to describe, dude. That was awesome. Seeing all those characters come through, like Kung Lao coming in to do a spinning. The spinning, I forgot what that move is called, but came in with Raiden and shot him up. And it, dude, just seeing how they incorporated the tag team, and it showed me that Kung Lao is a playable character, and he is also a tag team. So it basically solidified that these characters are also going to be playable. Nobody's going to just randomly take out Sonya. I'm sorry. Nobody, or any other character for that matter, if they're important to the story, it's just not going to happen. Maybe there's a little play after. Yup. Oh, baby, that is sick. That is sickening. That just makes me so excited. Their new thing is the tag team feature. If they can nail this, this game will be remembered for a very long time. It is something Mortal Kombat has done before. Now, it wasn't as serious as this, but they have done it before. And I thoroughly enjoyed it when games would explore that team tag, because the Mortal Kombat series is about forming a team to fight against people to save Earth. And I'm pretty sure that story will be a little different here. Probably it's to save the peace of the universe due to Liu Kang being the god of fire. Now let's listen to Ed Boon talk about this game, because that gameplay is fire. I'll leave a link down in the description below so you can watch it uninterrupted. Look at him smiling. He knows exactly what he just revealed.
Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks...
That man just said Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers. Come on now.
Incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. So you can you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. The best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo.
Oh my gosh, did you guys just see that transition from the character select screen to the... Oh my goodness.
How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come into... It's not a tag team thing, right? Where
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. Okay. And so the combination...
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right?
Oh, Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero. So you can double it up. I'm just glad that he confirmed that you're going to be able to use those main characters, because after seeing the actual character select screen, I was kind of worried because he said that they're going to be cameo fighters and you can bring them in. Again, that is the only thing about this game that I'm hoping that more details are shown, because I get a little worried by just knowing that I could potentially miss out on maining a certain character that I grew up with. That's it.
You can same thing with Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of nodding the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known, that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yeah.
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too.
Wow.
So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the...
So you guys heard it from the man Ed himself. We're going to be seeing a lot more of Mortal Kombat leading up to its release, and that's really, as fans, all we could ask for. That gameplay looks stunning. The maps, the terrain looks stunning. The graphics look amazing. The character models, they look even realer than they did in Mortal Kombat 11, and I really didn't think they could even manage that. But I just want to say that this game is exciting to me. Seeing that new cameo feature is both terrifying and it's very exciting. I'm just hoping that it's explained more throughout the time. I hope that you had fun watching this with me because I had a blast. I haven't seen a game like this in a while since Mortal Kombat 11, and I am just ready to jump back in to this gore fest that is Mortal Kombat. Thank you for tuning in. Please have a wonderful day. Remember to like and subscribe and stay blessed.